What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all said we're gonna be looking at another review from the 1 million view channel. As I said before, I don't believe this is a real channel. I think it's more of an AI channel. But if you guys want to subscribe, do. But I wouldn't suggest it. But today we're gonna be looking at this video, and it's gonna be explaining why black men have always been the top choice for single women in China. Listen to this.
28, a marketing manager in Shenzhen, China. Look, I'm gonna be straight up. The dating scene for Asian women is complicated AF. Growing up, my parents always wanted this traditional path for me. Good Chinese guy, stable job, white-collar career. But real talk, that's not my reality. When I started meeting black guys who were genuine, confident, and actually listened to me, everything changed. It's not about some fetish or stereotype. These guys coming to China are hustlers. They see opportunities, they speak multiple languages, and they're not afraid to chase their dreams. My ex worked as an international business consultant, and let me tell you, his global perspective was way more attractive than some local dudes stressed about buying an overpriced apartment in Shanghai. Rachel Kim, 32, tech entrepreneur in Guangzhou, China. Marriage isn't a transaction, but let's be real, economic stability matters. Our generation of Chinese women, we're educated, ambitious, and we know our worth. The traditional Chinese dating market feels suffocating. Guys our age are drowning in economic pressures, housing costs, family expectations, this impossible checklist of requirements. When I started dating internationally, I discovered men who saw me as a partner, not a trophy. My current boyfriend understands my career ambitions. He's not threatened by my success, he celebrates it. And yeah, he happens to be black, working in an international tech firm. But that's just one part of who he is. Born Wang, 26, graduate student in Beijing, China. Cultural dynamics are wild, right? My grandma would literally pass out if she knew how differently I approach relationships. Back in her day, women had zero agency. Now, we're crossing boundaries, challenging stereotypes, creating our own narratives. For me, it's never been about race. It's about connection, mutual respect, shared values. The black men I've met in academic and professional circles are worldly, intelligent, and genuinely interested in understanding different perspectives. They're not just collecting a foreign girlfriend badge, they're building real, meaningful connections.
Now, compare that to what women are doing overseas. They're just collecting bodies. Meanwhile, men are going overseas and collecting experiences in dating and are trying to find the best woman that they can have to help them build a future. It's quite unique that you're starting to hear a lot of Chinese women talking about black men. And as I stated before, I've gotten prospects from Asian women before too. But for me, it's more the fact of, I don't know. I've never dated an Asian woman.
Lucy Wang, 29, fashion designer in Shanghai, China. Let's get real about why some Chinese girls are totally into black guys. It's not just some random thing. There are legit reasons. First off, communication skills. These guys are next level. My Chinese guy friends, they're so reserved, it's like pulling teeth to get a compliment. But these international guys, they know how to make a girl feel special. I'm talking about genuine, heartfelt conversations that actually make you feel seen. Most Chinese guys are so caught up in being traditional that they forget how to express themselves. But these black guys, they're all about verbal affection. They'll drop those sweet nothings like it's an art form, and trust me, that's something we appreciate way more than most people realize. David Liu, 35, financial analyst in Chengdu, China. Continued look, curiosity is a real thing in relationships. I'll be the first to admit, when something's different, it's intriguing. For many of us, dating someone from a completely different background isn't about some exotic fantasy. It's about genuine connection and understanding. Some girls, yeah, they're chasing status. There's this whole thing about international connections being seen as prestigious. Oh, I'm dating someone from abroad. It's like a social currency. But that's not the whole story. Some of these relationships are about breaking down cultural barriers, about truly seeing each other beyond stereotypes. Sally Zhang, 30, software engineer in Hangzhou, China. Continued romance and gentleness. That's something that totally surprises people. Black guys get this bad rap of being tough or aggressive, but many of them are incredibly tender-hearted. It's about feeling safe, feeling truly cared for. And isn't that what we're all looking for? But here's the real talk. These cross-cultural relationships aren't all sunshine and rainbows. The challenges are real. We're talking about massive differences in lifestyle, economic conditions, cultural expectations. Moving to Africa isn't like changing apartments. It's a complete life transformation. The education gap is massive. In China, even average families prioritize education. We're talking high school diplomas as a baseline. But in many parts of Africa, educational opportunities are completely different. And it's not just about schooling, it's about worldviews, communication styles, everything. Climate? Don't even get me started. Those hot, dry African temperatures? Brutal for a girl who loves her winter fashion and skincare routine. We're talking about complete lifestyle shifts that go way beyond just falling in love. But here's the thing, love isn't just about the perfect moment. It's about navigating challenges together. Some relationships make it, some don't. And that's okay. What matters is understanding that love is complex, beautiful, and sometimes messy. At the end of the day, it's not about black, white, Asian, or anything else. It's about two people willing to understand each other, support each other, and grow together. That's the real magic.
Okay, brothers, let me ask y'all a question. If any of you have dated Chinese or any Asian woman of any specific country or cultural origin, can y'all explain in the comment section as to how those relationships were, if they were toxic, if they were not toxic? Can y'all go into depth about what was going on in those relationships? If you did marry them, how is your relationship with that Chinese woman now? Or if you're in a relationship or marriage with another race of woman, whether it be Arab, Latina, anything. I just want to know so I can actually do my own research.
Let's get real about love, connection, and crossing cultural boundaries. These relationships aren't some fairy tale or exotic fantasy. They're about genuine human connection that goes beyond race, stereotypes, and societal expectations. For all the women out there navigating cross-cultural relationships, here's the truth. Love is complicated. It's messy. It's about understanding each other's worlds.
That's true. I don't want to hear that sappy shit. I mean, yeah, love is this and this and this and that and all that bullshit. But reality wise, it don't necessarily happen that easy like they saying it does. It is. It happens, but it happens, but you gotta look at it like this. Certain cultures have certain things, and like I said, that's why I asked, how did your view of your relationship, how did that form? Especially some of you guys being with Asian women. And I really want you to actually go into detail with in the comment section about this, because it's quite unique to me. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, subscribe.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.